Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you my favorite setup for no evidence run on Camp Woodwind. So if you guys are wondering, this is basically a setup that I like to do when I have no evidence and I basically determine the ghost based on its hunting style. So you can apply this to like any map. Maybe not Tanglewood because the loop, the kitchen island is like far, like you have to go in the house like a lot. But in Camp Woodwind, it's like right there. So I'm gonna show you my favorite setup. By the way, this is a friendly ghost. It will not hunt me. I'm just doing this for the video. Okay. So first thing you're gonna take is probably you can take this by any way you want. I'm just gonna this is just a friendly ghost, so I'm gonna take it whichever way. So first thing I like to bring is at least 3 firelights. You can do 2 if you want. Actually, I'm gonna do 2. But sometimes if you have the time, you can do 3. You can do 3. So first thing you're gonna do is I like to place one right there. And I like to place the other right here. Because during a hunt, I might just switch tables and then keep looping it. So this allows me to see the ghost like good, so I don't like die. Next thing I like to bring is salt. Salt is really important for like let's say wraith. So if you think it's a wraith by no evidence run, you can quickly determine it by placing the salt piles like right here, and right here. So if the ghost walks through this pile and if it doesn't show footprints on it, that's not an Oni. So if it walks through it and if you don't see footprints, that's probably a wraith. The hell? So yeah, that's basically my salt setup. So the next thing I like to bring in, I don't know why I'm getting terrified. It won't hunt me. So the next thing I like to bring in is at least 2 of these. These things allow you to, I also like to bring a crucifix. So if you didn't know, so this is your regular sprint. Let me show that more better. So I'm going to go to the end of the truck right here and show my sprint. Oh. Charge. Okay. This is how far I can go with my sprint without the medication. So I like went all the way back and halfway. So if I take the sanity med and if I go all the way there, I have like infinite sprint. So as you can see, I'm just going around this truck, not stopping. I'm just going. So this allows you for ghosts like a Revenant that are really, really fast and you are struggling to catch up with it and like you constantly die. I like to put one here and put the other here in case if it's a Revenant and you can go faster. So I also like to put the crucifix down to see if it's a Banshee. So I'll talk about more why I put the crucifix down in my next video. But I just like to put it down there. So the next thing you have to bring is at least 2 smudges. You don't need to bring 3, I just like to bring 2. I also like to bring a parabolic. So what these smudges do, if you don't know, smudges basically stun the ghost and they prevent the ghost from coming to you for like 5 seconds. So I like to put one here and then I like to keep one in my hand while I'm looping it. And if it comes anywhere close to me and if I know I'm about to die, I can just, let's say if it's coming around and if it's really close to me, I can smudge it, quickly get the other smudge and then just keep going and keep looping it. By the time you finish 2 smudges, the hunt should be over unless it's a cursed hunt. So also, okay, we already know where it is, but I like to bring the parabolic mic for the Banshee Scream. I'll talk more about the Banshee Scream in my next video. So I'm just assuming that you already know the stuff that I'm talking about. So if you're a beginner, I would click off of this video because no evidence runs are really hard, especially on like no lights and all that. So the next thing I like to bring is a camera. So I usually like to bring a camera if like you have a friend like watching the camera, looking for ghost orbs while it's hunting. So because you can't see ghost orbs with a flashlight. It's kind of impossible. So you can't really see ghost orbs with a flashlight. So I just like to place it like, the hell? That's supposed to be, I don't know. Okay, anyway, so I like to just place it like there. This thing, I could know what it is, but this is a friendly ghost. So that's really all I like to bring. It's optional bring like a camera for like those ghost photos, but usually when you're on a difficult mode, you already complete all of these unless it's like a capture a photo and then you can have to get a photo, but definitely bring a flashlight. Or because I don't like to bring these, because what they do is when you're looping the ghost, it like statics a whole lot more than the flashlight. So I just don't like to bring that necessarily. So another thing is before it hunts, I like to keep this thing off. So I just like to turn it off, and when it hunts, I can immediately turn it on and put it back, and then I can loop it. So the reason why I do this is because I want the ghost to hunt. If I don't know what the ghost is based on a hunt, I can do a hunt again, and when you have this on, it will basically not drain your sanity. So what that means is like your sanity won't go down. So when I need another hunt to happen, because I'm like, oh, what is this ghost? I like to turn one off and leave one on so I can see. But if you're like in Tanglewood, you can just leave the lights on, or you could do that same thing, put one on the dining table and put one on the kitchen. So that's basically my favorite. You could add a whole lot more stuff. You can add a ghostwriting book if it's near you. You can add a whole lot of stuff. But I'm just assuming that you're experienced and you like don't need any evidence. If you like this video, please definitely like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Also, like I said, I'm coming out with a new video next week. That basically 50 tips in Phasmophobia. It's like, it could be to like how to identify ghost types. It could be like setups. It could really, it's just random. It's not like random stuff like that you don't really need to know. It's random stuff that like if you're stuck on a ghost, you should do this. So definitely please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this.